З 2010 року кожних 2 роки Суспільна служба українців Канади філія Торонто організовує бенкет гуманітарної премії імені Маркіяна Ochrymovyczа, щоб вшанувати тих осіб, які зробили важливий внесок у нашій громаді своїми якостями керівника, адвокатською діяльністю, благодійництвом чи волонтерською працею. Нагорода названа на честь Маркіяна Ochrymovyczа, колишнього президента Суспільної служби. Його бачення, відданість, співчуття та невпинні зусилля, направлені на добробут людини та захист людської гідності, є прикладом гуманітарних цінностей, на яких базується ця організація. Цьогорічний бенкет проходив 20 жовтня в Українському культурному центрі «Олдміл», на якому було вшановано 2 жінок – Валентину Курилів та Оксану Реву, які зробили вагомий внесок у сфері освіти, культури, мистецтва та розвитку громади.
Although Ukrainian-Canadian Social Services has been around in Toronto for over 65 years, the concept of social service or community service has been around for much, much longer. The primary goal of social services are to help needy and vulnerable people address, manage, and resolve their various social problems. Currently, Suspilna Sluzhba has 1 professional social services worker, and they could use at least 4 more. I was there one day last week, and she had 9 people lined up outside her door, waiting to see her. For many of them, Suspilna Sluzhba is their last hope. Although our community doesn't like to admit it, we have lots of people who are poor and vulnerable, at risk of abuse and exploitation, dealing with mental health and substance abuse issues, domestic violence, social isolation, and loneliness. The Ochrymovych Award is given to those in our community who, through their leadership, advocacy, and community service, exemplify these values. And that is why we are here tonight to honor Valentina Kuriliu and Oksana Rava.
So for 2 decades, Valentina has concentrated her efforts on promoting knowledge and education about the Holodomor. She lobbied ministries of education, school boards, and administrators across Canada to raise awareness of this genocide and to have it officially included in school curriculums. As a vice president of the Canadian Ukrainian Immigration Aid Society, she helped political asylum seekers, advocated for an increase in the number of Ukrainian immigrants, and worked on easing the immigration of Ukrainians from Poland. She was a key activist in rescuing 5 Soviet soldiers who had been held captive by the Mujahideen, and sheltered one of them for several months in her home. She has always been involved in community issues. She created and organized the Community Action Group within the Civil Liberties Association of the Ukrainian Canadian Congress in response to the Nashane Commission to counter accusations against Ukrainian post-World War II immigrants. Valia continues to be an active board member of the UCRDC, Ukrainian Canadian Research and Documentation Center. So I'm deeply proud and honored, Valentina, to have been the one that introduces you, and I ask those in attendance to join me in congratulating Valentina, a truly deserving recipient of the Ochrymovych Award.
I have been fortunate that in a time of crisis, I have people who seem to appear in my life who have helped me on my journey and encouraged me to continue my work. Basically, I am an optimist, a true believer, as Boris keeps telling me, and I'm persistent in getting things done. Usually I do not take no for an answer and find other solutions. So what inspires me? Feedback that what I do is important and useful to others. Recently, I returned from Philadelphia just a week and a half ago, where I learned that teachers in Michigan have created a curricula on the Holodomor using my book, Holodomor in Ukraine. I didn't even know about it. In addition, Kelly Bowen, working on the Holodomor exhibit at the Holocaust Center in Naples, Florida, wrote me that my book was the go-to resource for her information on the Holodomor when she meets with fake news and conflicting information. Again, I just received that email just the other day. But my greatest supporter and motivator by far is my dear husband, Ihor, the man in my life of almost 50 years, who supports me and allows me to be myself and do what I think is right. It is he who is my right-hand person. Thank you all. Spasibi.
So I want to just say thank you, Oksana, that you are, I think, a most deserving recipient of this award. Your contributions and commitments all across the board, but including the memorial that I'm so familiar with, will live on for a long time and will continue to serve a very valuable and important purpose for many years to come. And I just know that whatever you choose to devote yourself to going forward will be equally important, and that what will be a characteristic of your involvement in those things, of which I'm sure there will be many, is that you will give 100% to them.
My recognition of this award must also be accredited to the many who have been my mentors and supporters. You have helped me, and time does not permit me to pay tribute to all of you. But I know one thing: we will continue to work together for the good of our community. So, as we are here in autumn, on the eve of the first anniversary of the unveiling of Toronto's Holodomor Memorial, with the many vibrant colors all around us, I want to share with you this parting blessing and a wish. May God gift you all the colors of life, of joy, of happiness, of love, of friendship, and all other colors you want to paint in your life. And I wish that we take all these colors and together create a masterpiece for the world to enjoy. Thank you. Gentlemen, the Ukrainian Canadian Congress of Toronto, under the leadership of President Taras Bahri and all its member organizations, thank you for your friendship and for your support.
We, the Ukrainian Canadian community of Toronto, will always be grateful for your humanitarian acts towards us. Jim? Jim has done a lot for Holodomor. He gives money for all kinds of projects that are very important. He gave it for the bus when I asked for it. He gave it for us to create Harek. He called me one night and he said, Valentina, I think we should do something about the Holodomor that you're working on, shouldn't you? I said, it would be nice, because I never asked him for money for that. But he saw the work we were doing and what I was doing in education. I told him, I said, we need a more permanent situation. And he did come through. And also for the work he did, he gave money also for the monument and other things that he's done in his life. I can't even remember all of them, of course. So thank you very much, Jim, for being the kind of benefactor that you are. You told me a long time ago when you made your money that you're going to be giving some of it back to the community, because that's what it's all about. And I think he's an honorable man, and he has done it.
Your Worship, please do accept this replica of the statue, Bitter Memory of Childhood, as a gift to the City of Toronto from the Ukrainian Canadian community. We are sure that there may be a place in Toronto City Hall, is certainly big enough, that the statue can find a place she can call home.
She will.
Gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you.